Today I am going to discuss laws of motion. Okay, the new chapter nana laws of motion. In the new chapter, first I discuss Newton's first law. Newton's first law. According to this law, for example, a body at rest, continue to be at rest. A body in uniform motion continue to be in uniform motion. For example, marble rolling on the horizontal smooth surface, it is continue to be motion. Okay? Once again I repeat, what is the Newton's first law? A body is at rest. A body is at rest. Continue to be rest. Here a body is in uniform motion. Continue to be uniform motion. కొంతమంది చెప్తుంటారు మార్బుల్ స్టాప్ అయింది కదా సార్ అని. ఇదే రఫ్ సర్ఫేస్ కాబట్టి బికాజ్ ఆఫ్ ఫ్రిక్షన్ స్టాప్. బాడీ రోల్ ఆన్ ద హారిజంటల్ స్మూత్ సర్ఫేస్. సింప్లీ the body is in uniform motion, continue to be in uniform motion. This is called Newton's first law. What is the Newton's first law? A body at rest continue to be at rest. A body in uniform motion continue to be uniform motion. Here external force acting on the body is zero. This is called Newton's first law. Okay? Here, once again I repeat, what is the Newton's first law? A body at rest continue to be at rest. A body is in uniform motion continue to be uniform motion. Here, net external force acting on the body is zero. This law is called Newton's first law. In the Newton's first law gives concepts of inertia. Newton's first law gives concepts of inertia and force. First I discuss what is the meaning of inertia. Newton's first law explain the concept of inertia. Inertia is a property of body. Once again I repeat, inertia is a property of body which always oppose the motion of the body. Which always oppose the motion of the body. Simply, which always oppose the change of its own state. Change of its own state. Once again I repeat, what is the meaning of inertia? Inertia is a property of body which always opposes the changes of its own state. Okay, its meaning I can explain again. Nana, look here. It will be classified into three types. First one, inertia of rest. Second one, inertia of motion. Third one, inertia of direction. Once again I repeat, inertia is a property of body which always oppose the motion, always oppose the change of its own state. What is the meaning? The first one, Ruchit, inertia of rest. According to this situation, I explain one example. Here, a passenger is in the say bus. Bus is initially rest. Once again I repeat, a passenger is sitting in a bus initially rest. Bus driver suddenly start. Passenger fall backward. Its meaning is a passenger initially at rest. It falls backward means a passenger continue to be rest. Simply here body at rest, continue to be rest. This is called inertia of rest. Another one is inertia of motion. Here a passenger, once again I repeat, a passenger is sitting in the moving bus. Bus driver suddenly apply the brakes. A passenger fall forward. Its meaning is here bus suddenly stop. A passenger is in motion. It fall forward means a passenger continuously motion. The body in uniform motion continue to be motion. This is called inertia of motion. What is the last one? Inertia of direction. A bus driver suddenly takes turn. A passenger moving other side of the turning. Its meaning is a passenger moving in the straight path, continuously straight path. That is called inertia of direction. What is the inertia of rest? A body at rest continue to be at rest. A body in uniform motion continue to be in uniform motion. A body in one direction continue to be that direction. This property is called inertia. So Newton's first law gives the concept of inertia. So that's why Newton's first law is also called as law of inertia. Newton's first law is also called as law of inertia. Another concept, the concept name is force. Okay? Force denoted by F. Here force is a physical quantity. Once again I repeat now. Force is a physical quantity. Once again I repeat. Force is a physical quantity. This is the body. Suppose here we apply force. Here this position change or try to change the position. Force is a physical quantity. This here change the position or tries to change the position. Once again I repeat. Force is a physical quantity. In the situation, change the position of the body or try to change the position. Changes the position of the body or try to change the position of the body. Okay. Force generally denoted by F. It acts on the particular direction. That's why force is a vector quantity. It follows a specified direction. So it is a vector quantity. And again, it is a SI unit is Newton, the scientist name. And again, CGS unit is Dyne. What is the definition of force? It is a physical quantity changes or try to change the position of the body. SI unit is Newton, CGS unit is Dyne. Simply 1 Newton equal to how many Dynes? 10 power 5 dynes. Simply once again repeat, 1 Newton equal to 10 to the power 5 dynes. This is the relation between SI and CGS unit. 1 Newton equal to 10 to the power 5 dynes. Okay? Close చేసేది.